Hey guys, I'm Allison, I'm the Pampered Wife. Today I'm gonna do my review of what I've been wearing lately, the makeup that I've been wearing, and give you my thoughts on it. I have been having the hardest time waking up lately. I got up this morning, made breakfast, went back to bed. Along with that vibe, I've been really into a natural, kind of lazy makeup phase. So on my face, I've just been wearing a tinted moisturizer SPF. I've sort of alternated through this one and my Josie Marin tinted SPF, which I adore. I've had this one for a while. I really want to work through it and I like it. I did a whole SPF video. I'll link that down below and put a little card up here for you in case you're interested in that. But this is the Suntegrity 5-in-1 Tinted Sunscreen Moisturizer SPF 30 broad spectrum. I think, now I could be wrong, but this is what I think from what I've seen, is that all SPFs that are mineral are broad spectrum, or at least zinc oxide are broad spectrum. They don't have very many shades in this, and this looks like the totally wrong shade. I think it must oxidize as it's on my face or something because it really does turn out just fine. This is the shade Golden Light. This one is definitely moisturizing, it's emollient. It has, I would say this is one of the most coverage of all my tinted SPFs. It wears more like a foundation than just a tinted moisturizer, but it has a really nice finish. When it's warmer or more humid out, it's definitely dewier, and I do like to powder it, but today I'm not gonna powder, and actually have been so lazy lately with the makeup that I don't think I've been powdering anyway. So that is definitely a favorite. I have repurchased it before. I likely will again. There's so many fabulous sunscreens on the market that I wanna try, so it may be a while before I get back to that one, but I do love it. Now this is the Tarte Saie Power Flex Concealer. I have the shade 25N, which is light, medium, neutral. It's supposed to be full coverage and hydrating. No, just no. It's definitely not full coverage, or maybe I don't use enough. And I don't find it hydrating either. I'd skip this one. I don't know. I know it has a lot of fans. For me, it's just not been a favorite. I don't know, is that full coverage? Maybe that's a bag shadow I'm seeing. And I think maybe the shade is too light for me now that we're in spring heading into summer. I don't know. I just like other stuff better. I would say this is light and easy to spread out, but I don't find it hydrating. Right now, since I just put on that moisturizing tinted SPF, my face is well hydrated, and so it's going on nicely. Otherwise, when I wear it, my under eyes can look just dry and flaky. So if you have dry under eyes, I would not describe it as hydrating. Now, I always say this, and it bears repeating, I live in a dry climate, and that affects so much of the products you like and how they wear. So keep that in mind. Even though I've been really lazy, oftentimes I have still been going in with some contour. This is the Westman Atelier Contour in Biscuit. I just love it. I feel like my face really requires this. The two sides of my face are, this side is more round and this side is more slender. I don't really contour them to be even, but I just feel like at least this side needs the contour, and then I feel uneven if I don't put it on this side. I'm also creating a bit of a chin, a division between the face and neck. That'll be an optical illusion as well. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I love this stuff. It just melts into the skin. Like, you just touch it with your fingers. That really is the best way to apply it, is with your fingertips. And it just melts right into the skin, just disappears. Looks so natural, I think. Like, it really just looks more like a shadow. You never are gonna have a line. Just, you know, I blend it up into my hairline. You know this is a favorite. It's the only contour that I use. I've definitely been using bronzer. I've been using the Saie bronzer, or the Saie Sun Melt in light bronze. If I never bought another bronzer, I would be fine. I might want another shade of this, a little bit deeper. I love this. It is, This for me is what the Westman Atelier contour stick, whatever this thing is called, is for me. It's effortless, it's so easy, you don't feel it on your skin, it melts right in, no scent. It's a solid, you know, like a cream blush would be. And this is the shade. You do want to use a brush with this. I love using my fingers for everything, but this is one thing that I really don't mind using a brush. I'm using my Merit brush and just tap it. Like, I'm gonna blend more, but it just looks so natural, and it wears well over powder, under powder, all the things. It's definitely my favorite. And then for blush, I don't know, maybe since when I'm lazy, I just reach for my favorites, my stand-ins, because, you know, the SPF moisturizer, I've used that one for years and repurchased it multiple times. And then I've already told you the last two products are my favorites. Now I'm going in with another favorite, the Alima Pure. This is their powder satin matte, it's a powder blush and it's called Satin Matte Blush in the shade Pink. It comes in the same packaging as like their foundation and their bronzer as well, which I also love actually. Anyway, it has a locking sifter and it's just a nice neutral pink. This for me is such a great shade for one, and also the way it goes on and the way it wears, it's like a finishing powder. It's like it blurs the complexion. So let me grab my mirror here. And it's the perfect flush. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, this is definitely another favorite. For eyes, I've just been using my face products. I've just been going in with the blush and I'm just kind of brushing everything up. Ooh, I poked myself in the eye because I was trying to see what it looked like when I did it. But I just kind of brush up. The contour is great in the crease, and I just dab some on my finger. I guess I'll show you the contour shade. I don't even know if where did I put the bronzer? Did I put it right here? I think I put it right here. All right, well, now you can see the bronzer and the contour. So I put a little on my finger. I'm just gonna put it right above the crease to create a little recession there. Cool tones tend to recede and warm tones tend to bring forward. Oh, I hear kids outside. Oh, it's getting to be summer. Oh, I love it. Then I've just been going in with a little bit of bronzer. Same thing with my finger, like just a teeny bit. I don't even know if you can see it on my finger. Okay, first of all, I take turmeric for inflammation. It's anti-inflammatory. And then also, I mentioned I cracked my rib a while ago, like a couple weeks ago. I fell again, and these are scabs. It's not chocolate. All right, so then I dab a little bit of that right across my eyelid. That's it for eyeshadow. Like well, one more thing, of course, actually. My highlighter. But first, let's go ahead and do brows. I'm feeling a little naked. I've been using the Saie brow butter in medium brown. It is a very minimal coverage kind of thing. It does have fibers, like I can see them on there. So it seems like it should be adding. I'm just spinning it around to try to pick up as much product as possible. It just doesn't add that much pigment or anything. So in order to get it to add as much pigment as possible, I'm first gonna brush down at the top just to try to get something there. And then I have this bare spot here at the front. And now I just brush up. So it definitely looks better shaped, you know, a little fuller, but it's nothing dramatic. So on those natural looking days, this is definitely the product I would reach for. It has light hold as well, and you're not gonna make a clown of yourself. This is definitely an easy one to use. You're not gonna get a lot of pigment, you're not gonna get a lot of hold, but it's gonna add a little something. Especially, it's great on those more natural days. I don't know if you have really sparse brows, how it works, so if you've tried this and your brows are more sparse than mine, let us know in the comment section what you think of it. Also this Victoria Beckham, it's not a white liner, what do they call it? Instant Brightening Waterline Pencil in neutral. Love this, been loving it. It's really easy to wear, non-irritating. It is about the easiest thing to apply. And I've been taking an allergy pill every day lately. That's what my allergy doctor suggested, which I don't like to take medicines, but he made me promise him for 6 months I would take an allergy pill every single day, and I have been, and surprise, it's making a difference. My waterline has not been nearly as red, my eyes haven't been as red and itchy, so that's all great, but I'm still loving this. I mean, it's just a brightener, and then I also still put it here and just under the brow, like the arch of the brow to brighten. And I don't do this, but you could totally do it on your Cupid's bow and all of that. But I love it. This is so creamy and it just melts right into the skin. It's definitely, I think, meant for the waterline. Like the way it just melts, it's not gonna stay put on your skin in one place. Like it disappeared in a good way, in a good way. For mascara, I know I said I was done with the Jones Road, the mascara, but it still has some life in it, so I've still been using it, and the longer I use it, the more I love it. This product has just gotten better and better. Still not crazy about the wand. I just hate these curved wands. I find them messy. I can get a lighter look like this, which I want for every day, or I can really build it up and it volumizes, wears really well, doesn't irritate my eyes. It washes off okay, like it's not the hardest one to wash off. For lips, I've just been going in with the Fit Glow Beauty Lip Liner in the shade Buff. Let's go ahead and, ooh, I need to sharpen this guy. Let's go ahead and draw this on my hand. It's a little more pink than nude if you happen to look at their shades online. Buff is definitely more pink than their nude shade. Their nude shade is a little more brown leaning and Buff is a little more pink leaning. It's really creamy. I've just gone ahead and filled my lips in some with it to add a little more monotone pigment. I don't even need to use the brush on the other side because it's so creamy. I just put it on, and I didn't have moisturizer on my lip or any kind of lip balm. And then for lips, I've been going in pretty much with either this clear, it's from Minori, I believe is the brand, which is a brand that's new to me. It might be a newer brand. I'm not wowed by this. It's fine. I would not repurchase it. Or I've been going in with my Kosas Wet Lip Oil in the shade Unhooked. Or I've been wearing one of my new lip SPFs from Kula that I absolutely adore. Today I'm just gonna go in, I think, with the lip oil from Kosas. I really like this shade. And this is a great product. No scent, I was just double checking. I love the packaging. I love that when you close it, it clicks. So you know when it's closed all the way. It hasn't gotten all messy and goopy around the outside. It looks shiny, but I think that's the light reflecting on it. It's not all nasty and gross around the outside. You know how a lot of lip glosses will ooze out the bottom. I've not had that problem with this, so I really appreciate that. Like carrying it in my purse for that reason. And then for highlighter, I've been using, again, just a favorite product. This is the Ritual Defy Solar Flare. This is a trial size, trial size. It has lasted me so long. Smells like lavender, a lot, pretty much. I'm trying to think, their eye soot I don't think have a scent, but most of their products do have a scent of an essential oil scent. This one's lavender, you definitely smell it. And this is one of my very favorite highlighters. It's up there with the RMS highlighter. It might even replace it. And it's not glittery. It just melts into the skin. The longer you have it on, the better it looks, I feel like. But isn't that just beautiful? See the difference? Because I was pretty glowy already, but there you can see how it really does. So I put this in the center of my lid to really open up the eye, on top of the cheekbone. I've had this little container for months, and I use this a lot. And a tip would be, if you wear especially like a matte lipstick or a deeper lipstick, just tap your finger and put this in the middle of your bottom lip. It's beautiful. It just makes your lip look fuller and juicier. Anyway, that's all I've been doing this week, and I've loved everything I've used. The only two products to me, as I reach over and grab it, that are iffy are the Tarte Saie Power Flex, just because to me it doesn't follow through on the claims of being hydrating and full coverage. And then the Minori Clear Lip Gloss. It's nice, it's a fruity scent, tastes nice on the lips. Oh, but I do like the applicator. Can you see that? And it's bendy, like it flexes. Isn't that, so that's kind of fun. I do like that, and here it is. It's a little sticky, and it's thin. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So this is it. If you were to run into me at the grocery store or walking my dog, this is pretty much what you would see. This is what I would have looked like. Most recently, this has been my go-to so far this spring, just lazy, but wanting to look a little put together. Ooh, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm headed to the UK in a little bit, and I'm gonna hold off buying any skincare or anything before I go, and then I want to buy a few things while I'm there. So if you have any suggestions of stuff that we can't get in the States that I should buy while I'm over there, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to have you subscribe, and as always, I hope you find some time to pamper yourself today. Bye.